I'm ecstatic. I remember when the BKFC really it was first. Well, I don't know if it's the same affiliation, so forgive me, BKFC, but BKB is like the bare knuckle boxing.
Yeah.
And I remember when that first came out, I was like, bro, I would do that. I would do it. You know what I mean? If
Yeah.
they offered, I would be on it. Um, Fast forward, BKFC starts popping. I was already watching some of those fights. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The Juggernaut, he's one of my faves. Louis Palomino, he's one of the best. But so when my buddy Nelson called, was like, "Would you do it?" I said, "Bruh, you already know. You know where I'm from. I'm from New Mexico. That's kind of that's what we do."
Right. So how different is it? Because obviously it's not like you're taking an MMA fight, but it's different. You're not wearing your gloves.
Yeah.
So how different do you expect it to be, and how is preparing different from a boxing match, from a bare knuckle boxing match?
So it is different. There's adjustments that I have to make in order to be successful, and go and watch some of those fights. A pure boxer doesn't quite make it. You gotta if you make them miss, you gotta make them pay.
Yeah.
The fact that you don't have gloves and you can hold, you can use these hands a lot
Yeah.
more efficiently, holding, grabbing, hitting, clinching. They allow it. So, that in itself has been an adjustment that we're working on in the gym. But I'm good at this dirty boxing.
I think, and even when I originally thought about it, Austin, I'm like, hey, Diego has no chance against you. And then I remembered back, Paulie Malignaggi, and I think Paulie lost this fight, if I remember correctly, against Artem Lobov, who,
Yeah,
on paper, you would say, hey, Artem can't beat Paulie. Paulie was a champion. So, with that said, what do you say when people say, hey, he can't, there's no chance that this guy can hang with you, Austin?
I said, well, I'm glad you think that way, but I'm not going to think that way because I have to make sure that I prepare for the best that Diego can give me.
Yeah.
And if he makes it an ugly fight, real rough and tough, it's going to be a long night for me. So not only do I have to be able to neutralize that, but I also need to be able to whoop his ass if he decides to come inside and square up with me. So, we got to make him pay in every aspect.
The BKFC fight, do you think it's going to be a one and done type thing, or might you keep going at it, Austin?
I hope not. I don't get me wrong. I'm still very much trying to, pursue a world title in the boxing world.
Okay.
But, why there's no reason why I can't be champion in both. So I hope we can, this could be a lasting relationship because I like what they're doing with the BKFC. I
Yeah.
really do. The fights are good. The matchups are good. It could be a brutal sport, so to speak, but boxing is too. MMA is too. And I believe that there's less concussion without the gloves.
Right.
It's more soft tissue damage, so it looks worse
Right.
than it actually is.
Right. More cuts and stuff, right? But
more cuts than concussion. So I'll take it.
Oh, absolutely. And I like what they're doing too. I think, the Michael Venom Page and Mike Perry, like they're putting on interesting fights. Your fight, I think, is so fascinating.
I want to fight one of them cats too next.
Would you like that? That makes sense, right?
Why not? Why not? Those guys are killers, but I'm smarter than them.
You and Mike Perry, the way he just comes forward and is a brawler. Man, what a fight that would be.
It'd be a good fight. I'm already getting excited, but first, Diego.
Me too. I know. You're right.
First, Diego, the nightmare. He's going to try to be a nightmare, but I ain't buying it.
Yeah. I'll let you go on this one. What would you say to Diego Sanchez if he's sitting here watching this right now?
Oh, Diego, we talk a lot, and I have nothing but love, but I'm gonna beat your ass coming the 17th, man. This is for the South, man. South New Mexico's riding on me, and I gotta put on for Las Cruces, man. Albuquerque has always overlooked us, and we're gonna show out on the 17th.